Hi everyone, Bianca here for Beauty.Hair.Makeup. So today I'm going out to Ellerslie Racecourse to judge the New Zealand Costume Festival. So I thought I'd better make a little bit of an effort, and being pregnant, I've got 9.5 weeks to go, I thought I'd go as a baby doll. What else are you going to do with a bump other than body paint it? So today I'm going to take you through the tutorial step by step. Our foundation base is pretty important. I've already done half of it, and let's go through the other half step by step, and I'll show you the products and the brushes at the same time. My skin tone is probably about an NC40 in the winter. I'm going to be using a MAC Mineralize NC20. The reason I'm using this liquid foundation is because I like my base to be pretty translucent, although I still want this makeup to come across quite cartoony. So let's just grab a couple of pumps of this product and get it on. And you just put it on all over. Okay, so I've done one half of my face. I'm going to show you the other. The other thing I wanted to point out to you was that I found it a little bit easier to put some product going upwards along that jawline. I think it looks a little bit better. Now, what I'm going to start with first is the lips. Okay, so we want to have a Cupid's bow, little doll's lips. And what we do is we just do a cross right there. And then we bring it down nice and short, and we just fill it in. And from that corner, we go inwards. So you can see that my lips end here, but we're making a little Cupid's bow lip. And filling it in. Now, for my Dolly, I want her to have a little bit more of a rounded look, so we need to then round off our edges. There we go. Cool, I'm happy with that. And I'm using the Kryolan Fixer Cosmetic. So Kryolan is a German brand, and everybody knows Kryolan. They've been around for 100 million years. So you know that when you're doing face painting or theatre or stage, that their products are going to be great. And I'm using the MAC Red as my lippy, just to fill it all in. Here we go. And I will also grab this Kryolan, the Clown White, and I'm just going to go around the edges and just highlight. Cheeks, I'm using a Ben 9 CR2 Dusty Rose. It's a cream product. I use my middle finger, I smile, do the Cabbage Patch doll, and we just pop the product on in the cheeks, nice and thick. Keep it round, keep it in the apple. Try not to go past the pupil. Don't worry about your edges at the moment. Okay, that's nice and bright. And again, I'm going to get my concealer brush with the little bit of white clown makeup, and I'm just going to blend those edges. So I'm not going to muck around with my fingers blending, just keep it nice and clean. Go underneath here as well. You know, make it blend, make it have a little bit of gradation from sort of dark to light. Oops. Thinking one thing and doing another. try to make sure that they're as symmetrical as possible. Now the other thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to get my NC55, a little bit of that product, put it on my hand, and I'm just using a really good Wolf Novelties Essential Colours as face painting product. It is a professional product, but it's relatively priced, so it is affordable. And I'm just getting the black, it's got a little bit of water on it, and I'm mixing it in with the NC55 so that I can make a dark brown. It's on the end of my brush, and we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and those are our little freckles. I'm going to do my eyebrow now. Again, I'm using just our little black palette. You could use anything, a liquid liner, a pencil, anything that works. And I'm using a black slant brush, trying to get one side of your face completely the same to the other side isn't the easiest, so bear with me. So let's just do little dots all the way through rather than one big line. So you can see already that I've gone a little bit lower. So rather than fix it up, we'll just roll with it. I'm just choosing to do one line, and I'm quite firm here, going all the way through, and just, you know, join it up as best you can. And rather than get rid of that, I'm just going to go a little bit lower on the other side, because it's easier to add than to take away. So I can see that this line here is a teeny bit wobbly, and all we do is just try and clean it up a little bit. Okay, now we're going to get our concealer brush with, again, with a little bit of the Clown White highlighter, and let's just get in between here and just clean that up, and be careful that it doesn't go grey. Any excess just wipe off on your towel. So this just makes it look not so flat. You can always do it flat if you want, but if you want to have a little bit of depth to it, then basically this is what you do. Remember, with the eyebrow I had that contouring line there. I'm going to leave that in there. So I've got my white, and then let's just blend in that area. My original brush with my NC55 powder on it, and just go over that line again just to make it pop a little bit more. Probably do with a little bit more. What do you think? And going over it with the NC55 just to make it pop that little bit more and stand out. You know, getting one side of the face and the other side, not the easiest, but just do your best. It's meant to be fun. Let's get started on our eyes. So I've got my concealer brush with a little bit of the Clown White, and I've got really dark lashes, so I've got to go over these lashes. I'm also going to pull it down and just pop some product on the waterline. You can use white eyeliner as well if you have it, and you need to get in between the lashes, and because my area around there is quite dark, and I'm just going to bring it down to give the illusion of my eyes being a lot larger than what they are. Okay, and then we also just do a little bit of cleaning up in this area here before we pop our black on. Now I've still got my same slant brush with a little bit of the black face paint mixed in with water, and I'm just going to pop the product all over my eyelid. You don't have to be too dainty here, just get it on. It does tend to dry quite quickly, and you can use a black eyeshadow if you want, or you could use a liquid eyeliner or a cream product. Okay, so we just get it all over. And we also need to take the product around the white just to give it an outline, and then just join it up. Okay, now with your lashes you can use false lashes. Yeah, I've got some Kryolan lashes here. You can just glue them and you can pop them on there. With the bottom, it's better if you actually cut them in half and pop them on. And you can also just pop them on the top if you want. This is just another way for you guys to do it at home so that you don't have to go out and buy extra product, okay? So I'm just going to show you how to line everything up. Just put a little line where the middle of your pupil is and at the end, okay? And then 2 more in the middle. Now, the easiest way to do it is to then, on either side, just keep it nice and fine on the end and take it out to a triangle at the base, okay? You may not get this perfect, but just try your best. And just flick it out at the end. Okay, and then we go in and we do our little one. I'm trying to make them go this way, so let's just make it a little bit wider at the end and keep it nice and small at the point. Now that we've got our bottom lashes done, we're going to do the same with the top. We make a mark in the middle of the pupil, and then we make another one on the end, and then we pop 2 more in the middle. Once you have all your markers, you just blend everything in, and we put our line in, and then we make little triangles, okay? If you find that the edges are a little bit unclean, get your brush and just go in and clean it up. Just do your best. It doesn't matter if they're not exactly the same on either side, okay? And you also need to come into the interior here and just blacken that little area up. And just to finish off our look, we need to pop a little bit of mascara on our top lashes, just to make sure that it blends in with all your dark shadow. You could use purple, pinks, green, aqua, any really cool bright colours around this area. Just make sure that you outline the eyeshadow before you do your lashes. And I'm going to be using a Kryolan Fixer Spray. Whoa! Woo! Sniff that in. And that's basically going to keep my face on the entire time. Rain, sweat, you name it, it's going to stay on. Alright then, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's really great for fancy dress parties, Halloween, you name it. Give it a go. This is a really cheap, easy way of doing it. You can always put the eyelashes on and that'll make it look even more realistic. I hope you have fun with this. If you like the video, like it, and come and visit me and have a look at my other videos on skincare, hair, makeup and pregnancy. This is Bianca Fallon for Beauty.Hair.Makeup. Mā te wā.